brother friends with me rather than have to invite again so he spent 5 years. Robbie! Robbie!
This couple had passed away 5 years ago, but before moving on to the next life, they wanted to see their daughters more closely. They returned to their old home and rang the doorbell, but their daughters couldn't see them. So the couple quietly walked inside. They, close yet untouchable, made them.
Alam niyo ba guys, kanina kumanta kasi ako sa video ko. So habang nakasakay kasi kami dun sa kotse, kumakanta ako about dun sa baby ko. Kasi nilinis ko yung anak ko, tapos kumakanta lang naman ako. Binash pa ako. So yung iba siguro na sintonaduhan sa akin kanina. Iba yung pagkakanta ko ganun. So eto yung sound kasi. I love you, I do. Malamang hindi ako magaling kumanta. Sinusubukan ko lang kasi para sa anak ko yung kanta. Kaya, kung wala namang...
No 6-7 bro, just gonna...
Pero wala eh, gets ko naman yung mga basher. Gusto ko ng anak, tapos sasabihin sa akin sumunod na lang ako sa anak ko. Ano kayo, Wolf? Para pakinggan ko kayo.
The vampire is asking someone to draw for her, but when the man's drawing is finished, she is very dissatisfied. So she burns the man's life. But the vampire still wants someone to draw for her. This time a girl arrives. The vampire values her greatly. She even greets the girl at the door herself. When the girl sees the vampire, she is clearly terrified. But the vampire does not mind. She simply signals the girl to follow her. The girl obediently follows closely behind, but she cannot resist looking around curiously. The more she looks, the more frightened she becomes, and she feels that the distance between... But when she tries to observe the vampire closely, she suddenly finds herself captivated by her. The girl feels shy, but she does not forget her task. When the drawing is finished, she shows it to the vampire with anticipation, but the vampire still throws it into the fire. The girl is terrified, but instead of harming her, the vampire hugs her tightly. After that, the girl stays and lives in the castle. The vampire is at... Dorina entered the slimming tunnel to lose.
Somewhere, I'm gonna show you my childhood memories.
So Dorima took out a gadget that's perfect for times when you have it.
Sobrang dami kayong bawal dito sa bahay na papakita ko pa sa inyo yung bawal. Mima, simula nang dumating ang lola ni Ichin dito, ay parang ayaw niya ng bitawan, Mima ko. This time nga pala, ay siya lang mag-isa pumunta dito sa Pinas, Mi. Nung
Eating only! Seeing a nail under the boy's feet, Jenny hurriedly tried to remind him, but in the very next second, he suddenly kissed her on the eye. Jack's face turned bright red on the spot, and he tried to pull her away. Tears began streaming down her face, and she ran off without looking back, leaving Jack standing there in confusion. Jenny had always liked Jack, but because of her shyness, she had never been able to confess her feelings. Ever since that accidental kiss on her eye, her heart hadn't been calm for a single moment. The next morning, Jack greeted her like he was dead, but Jenny...
7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Okay, let's get this going. 6-1 or 6-7.
Just as she was about to turn him down, he suddenly grabbed her hand. At that moment, Jack appeared out of nowhere and stepped in to protect her. Jenny's heart raced instantly, but she couldn't bring herself to meet his eyes. She knew she couldn't go on like this, so she decided to tell him how she really felt. At the same time, noticing something was off with Jenny, Jack came to find her too. Jenny spoke first, saying she wasn't angry about that kiss. Jack didn't say a word. Instead, he quietly took out a single earbud and placed it in her ear. Inside was a recording, Jack's confession to her. Thinking back on everything they've been through, Jenny finally found the courage she'd been missing. Seeing a nail under the bowl. Ganito pala yung pangaramdam ko pag meron ng... Ay, bigat na sa PBB. Ganito pala yung pangaramdam...
6-7. 6-7 and 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. There's so many 6-7. Okay, cool. 6-7 and this one. We have so many, bro. Like, double E. Yeah, that's the double E. Gabrielle again. Gabiola. Gabiola, hands up.
day and even fainted several times due to exhaustion. Finally, his second husband could not bear it. If you keep taking care of your daughter, we're getting divorced. Without hesitation, Mom divorced him. Her maternal love moved the entire internet, earning her the title of the greatest mother in the country. Everyone envied me for having such a wonderful mother, until I won the lottery and received a prize of $1.5 million, which I gave to the same father who had abandoned me. The entire internet condemned me as an ungrateful bastard. A reporter came and interviewed me. We've been paralyzed for 20 years. Your father never cared for you for a single day. It was your mother who never left your side, caring for you and drowning in debt because of you. Why won't you give her a single penny? I looked at the reporter and said calmly, install hidden cameras in my home and live stream secretly for 3 days. Then you'll understand the reason. The moment the hidden cameras were set up, the secret live stream began in real time.
I suddenly found a QR code on my wife's back while she was sleeping to see what was inside. I took out my
Alright. What alright, bro?
phone and scanned it.
Kanina ko kayo na
I'm chill. Focusing, bro.
But a truck came fast and hit the couple. When the man woke up again, he was inside a temple. At first, he thought it was the world after death, but a goddess appeared and called him a hero. The goddess told him he had moved to another world, but while she explained the rules of the new world, she saw the man take poison and wait for death. She was scared and used a detox spell right away, but the man did not thank her. He only wanted to die as soon as possible. The goddess was confused. She had never seen a hero give up like this. That truck was a special thing in this world. It could find people who lived sad lives, and it could send them to this world. Only chosen people could get a second chance. But the man was angry. He said the moment he tried to die with his lover was his happiest moment, but someone broke it. The goddess believed he would change his mind if he saw his status page, but she found he had no special skills, and all his stats were very low. The man stood up and tried to leave. The goddess worried for him. With his weak power, he would die the monster soon, but that was exactly what he wanted. He only wished for death. His strange attitude made the goddess like him more, but the man did not know that. Studying the first road sign he saw, he could not read the letters. Then he heard someone cry for help behind him. It was a cat girl caught by a tree monster. The monster with this friend group romance anime is coming back. 4 boys and 1 girl, and yes, they are all in love with her. This is girl, and it's her set. Oh, there you are, Cupcake. Good morning. We disturbed the Sleeping Beauty.
How did you guys know I live here?
That's not an important question, Cupcakes.
Here, give your boyfriends a copy. Boyfriend? Yes, they told me they are your boyfriends. But why do you have 3 boyfriends?
That's not an important question, Auntie.
Just
Ano ba? Abracing ka, girl. Huwag naman. Huwag tatlo, pag nime. Ganit. Girl. Hindi yan tatlo. Kaya hindi naman.
Pusin itong video na to at malalaman nyo ang totoo. So, tapos ko lang kumain. Yung pagkabukas ko ng TikTok, di ko pala alam.
Ma'am, ask ko lang po kung amoy onion po ba ang mga Chinese? Amoy onion ba? Di naman amoy onion si Ichi.
Was that an L-W? Okay, that was a W. Yeah. So bro's gonna spawn that.
Hindi po siya amoy sibuyas, mi. At nung mga kapanahon na naging kop-kop ako, hindi ako naka-encounter ni man na amoy sibuyas. Pero naka-encounter ako ng pogi na amoy malansa. Kaya mag-iingat tayo, Mima.
Oh my god.
Ko kahit hindi yan maligo, Mima, hindi po yan nangangamoy sibuyas. Hindi rin yan nangangamoy putok. Ma'am, ask ko lang po kung amoy
Yeah. Bakit ganyan dapat naka? Wala lang ako tandilaya. Nagbabi ka bagod na. Huwag niyo siya wala ka ba? diba? Dito tagtigado mo na. Libre to yan. Sabi yun, oo. Kasi, libre to. Dito tagtigado. Dito sa lapit na diba? Diba to yan yun. Sabi yun, mababari.
Laban na password. Laban na. I'm not answering. A girl started following me everywhere. I couldn't stand her. We were assigned to the same class. Saw a news article about her fighting to save the tree. Suddenly, I thought she was kind of... Baby loves, may nag-comment na naman. Magiging nga pala kami ni Mrs. Grabe yung katawan ni Mrs. Parang si Jeyo doon. Di namin alam kung ano yung workout namin ni Mrs. Kasi wala kaming coach kahit ano na lang.
Yeah, until next time.
Siyempre, hindi niya papatalo si Mrs. Kaya din niya mag-pull up po. Mas malakas yun kaysa sa akin. Si Mrs. ang nakatakong pa habang mag-workout. Partida na yan na may second floor na yung sapatos. At ayan, nag-chest muna ako. Grabe, napakarami ko talagang workout. Pectic ang tawag dito sa machine na ito. Pampalakas ng yakap. Sinunod ko naman yung upright rows para lumaki yung shoulder natin. Tapos yung trap. Pang-pa-ups nito ng mukha eh. Kasi kada angat, mukha ka ng pura. Malalaman mong effective yung workout mo pag ganito na yung mukha ka. At ayan, nag-workout na din ako para kapag sinipa ko yung kaaway ni Mrs. Tatalhan. Yung sinunod naman namin pang-pa-ups.
How many bro? Money is.
Kasi yung abs lumalabas naman yan kapag mababa na yung body fat percentage mo. Nasa kusina na talaga yung workout yan guys kasi walang kwenta yung pag-abs mo kapag wala kang disiplina sa pagkain. Medyo
That 1 trillion don't exist. What? Ano to?
They all line up and take turns adding ingredients to your dessert. It's meant to be a luxury dining experience, but people can't believe the price, even though it's only $500.
Isa nga lang yung binili mo eh. Ika pa ng kaha. Bakit may itim? May laman pa yun. Tsaka hindi naman may itim binili mo.
Okay, guys, it ended like crazy. It ended now. So, if you enjoyed this, like it, subscribe. I'll do something. LNW. Tapos W. Wowie. Kay Dwayne. Joke lang. Oh, yes, kay Dwayne na. Unlimited. Maybe Maui. Like Dwayne.
Grabe
Maui.
cravings to, no? Alas 11 na ng gabi na bili
Yep,
pa ng mga kakanin.
it's already, guys,
Bantay ng madaling araw. Hindi to
the
sponsored,
what?
ah. Pinili ko
Okay, I
talaga to.
just,
Gusto ko
wait,
kasing kumain
okay,
habang nagkikita
we
ako
need
sa inyo.
this
Ganito kasi yun.
brain
Nung 10
rot.
years old ako, naalala
So,
ko bigla ba? Nung 10
wait.
years old ako, may kapitbahay kami sa probinsya na tapos ko lang mapanood yung episode
Maui.
yung about sa Nani and
No.
alam niyo mga nanay ging, palista naman ako. Naku ma'am, hindi mo yata alam na hindi po ako naglilista.
Then-
Naghahanap ako sa comment section, sa mga nagla-like, sa mga nagsishare.
Bro, still have admin abuse. Wait, bro, what something has happened?
Sa'yo ang balik buybacks at hindi mapunta sa iba. Bago lang ako halika ni Tatay Ging. Namumula. Nanay Ging, Miss Yumi, mamamas ko po. Mamamas ko ka? Oo. Kumanta ka muna. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish. Galing mo naman kumanta. Anong gusto mo? 15 cow. O mansanas. Pwede ba dalawa? Pwede naman, dalawa. O hindi lang yan. Baka gusto mo ng lechon. Ngayong Pasko.
We still have server lock.
Women who wore makeup exposed.
So,
Employees immediately took
took off their makeup frantically
You
as
know
soon as they
this.
heard he was back from vacation. Then they all put on suits and
You
jackets collectively,
bored
getting ready
now.
to greet the CEO. However, the new girl didn't know these rules. She stood cautiously aside. At that
Hey.
moment, a manager who disliked her deliberately pushed her forward.
Sas!
First time na nag-out.
Nobita took a sheet of paper and folded it along its diagonal, then folded it again down the middle. Next, he folded both sides toward the center, and finally cut off the excess parts with scissors. When he unfolded it, it turned into a regular polygon. He then glued string to the edges of the polygon, and right after that, tied a weight to the end of the string. A simple parachute was finished. To test the parachute's performance, Doryman used the shrink light to shrink Nobita, then placed him on the chandelier. Gazing at the height below, Nobita was so scared his legs would
You
weak.
got-
Hearing Doryman's mockery,
got
Nobita had to bite the bullet and jump down. Fortunately, the parachute opened smoothly. The thrilling sensation hooked Nobita instantly. He wanted to skydive from an even higher place, so he folded.
Kaya
Different
kitang
game.
balikan basta bumalik ka.
4,
Kapamilya
5.
maagang nagkaanak, mga bobong tao iisipin malang
Kailangan yung matutuhan.
Bro, you're cotton smoky. I don't know why.
let's make
But, bro, can you make me into this?
into a bowl.
How?
Slide the bitter melon thinly. Apply them a little bit.
Yeah, that was correct.
Add the bitter melon to the egg and mix well.
Now fry the eggs.
Now let's fry.
Yeah, that,
Oh, enjoy. I think it tastes kind of nice.
okay. Okay, this player sus. Oh, it just, I mean.
It's now yummy.
Okay.
Accidentally scald.
So, Arribado sa
Kita to.
dito
Iba to ni boses ko.
hawakan.
Papakita ko sa inyo. Katibas ko.
You don't
Pag nagpapabebe.
Ayoko na ba? Ayoko na po.
Pabebe lang to. Pabebe to yun. Okay. Ito pagbebe. Wala lang.
Hindi ko crush ng crush ko.
This girl used to feel insecure.
Sa inyo pabebe to. Nandito to! Nalaman.
Girls, gagawin sa inyo to ng lalaki kapag nagkakagusto siya sa'yo at makakarelate kayo sa number 3. Number 1, kapag gusto ka niyang palaging nakakasama.
I was walking home from work, but the problem
Bro,
is,
Owen,
I
do
accidentally
you
bumped
want
into my high school
something?
crush Molly, and she looked even hotter than before. But since we haven't spoken in years, I didn't say anything to her. But to my absolute surprise, she smiled, hugged me, and said, "Hey, gorgeous, how have you been? I didn't know."
Okay, I want
Let's grab a coffee
is
and chat." She
something.
invited me to her place, and I quickly agreed.
That's-
So when I entered her apartment, I couldn't help but notice how luxurious her apartment was. And on top of that, she was wearing a dress so revealing that it can make even the women go wild. After a few minutes, she made us some coffee and snacks, and she said, I've been thinking about our high school days, and now I remember I had the biggest crush on you, but I was too shy to say anything. On hearing this, I became extremely happy and shocked at the same time. And then she added, "But do you know, tonight, I'm not at all shy." And even before I could think of anything, she came close, kissed me.
Bro.
Just then, out of nowhere, her mom walked in and said, "Hold on, you two. At least wait for the night. By the way, do you have space for one more?" On hearing this, I froze for a moment, but since she looked even hotter and my other thigh was feeling lonely, I said to her, "It's nice to meet you, madam. You can join us whenever you want." And the next moment, she was sitting on my other thigh. Just then, she said, "Shall we begin the family bonding?" Now I went wild and I couldn't control.
Alam niyo ba guys, iniba ko yung paggawa ko